I am happy to have a healthy heart. I don't think he likes me very much. I'm not sure I can help you with this. I'm not sure I understand what you're asking. Could you please repeat what you just said? Sorry, I don't speak English very well. Do you know what time is it? I'm sorry, I do not know. Please, can you help me? Sorry, I can't help you. I don't know what you're talking about. I hit the ball. I'm holding the ball. I am going home. I hope the ball goes in. I'm in the hospital. It's hot outside. I'm staying at the hotel. 8 o'clock. I live in a house. How did you hit the ball? I have a big project to finish by the end of the week. Human trafficking is a big problem all over the world. 100 people attended the meeting. My husband is a great cook. I have a great idea for a new job. Can you recognize the author of this book? If you can dream it, you can achieve it. This image is very important to me. I can't imagine my life without you. Your support means the world to me. English is an important language to learn. It can help you communicate with people from all over the world. English is also the language of business. Many companies use English as their official language. English is also the language of science and technology. English is spoken by people in many different countries. It is the official language of the United Kingdom, United States, Canada, Australia and New Zealand. English is also one of the official languages of the European Union. Learning English can help you in your career. English is the language of the Internet. International organizations are important to global trade. The international community is interested in promoting peace and security. International law is important for the regulation of international relations. The international system is based on the principle of sovereign states. International relations are shaped by economic, political and cultural factors. The international community consists of states, international organizations and NGOs. International cooperation is essential to tackling global challenges. The UN is the main international organization responsible for promoting peace and security. International organizations play an important role in promoting economic development. The World Bank is one of the major international organizations responsible for providing financial assistance to developing countries. Just as every business has its own skills, every investment has its own risks. I like to eat pizza on Fridays. There is always a risk that the company you invest in will go bankrupt. You can also lose money if the stock price drops. If you are not careful, you may lose more than you invested. Do you know how to keep a secret? I don't know what kind of person you are. I don't know what your problem is. I don't know what to do with you. I don't know why you are doing this. I don't know if I can trust you. I don't know if I should believe you. I don't know if I want to know what you know. I don't know if I can handle the truth. The crowd laughed at the lawyer's late arrival. The law is clear. Last night, I laughed to myself to sleep. Later I learned that the law was on my side. The leader of the group was late, so I took over. I will pass the law at tonight's meeting. The crowd was large and not rebellious, so I called for backup. He will travel to Europe next summer. The lawyer was late, so I took charge of the meeting. In the absence of the leader tonight, I will lead the group. I want to learn more about this. I don't know much about it, but I'm willing to learn. I'm not sure I understand, but can you explain it to me? Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Could you please explain what you mean? Not sure if I'm following, but can you give me an example? I understand what you're saying, but I'm not sure I agree. This makes sense, but I'm still not sure I understand. Yes, I understand what you're saying. No, sorry, I don't understand. I will probably live a long and prosperous life. I'm likely to sleep at night thinking about everything I have to do the next day. I am likely to listen to music that makes me feel happy and optimistic. I'm more likely to light candles and incense when I'm feeling stressed or anxious. I am likely to like honest and sincere people. I'm likely to sort my shoes neatly in my closet. I'm likely to list everything I need to do to stay organized. He enjoys playing tennis with his friends. I'll probably look into their eyes when I talk to them. They watched a movie last night. I don't want to lose my machine. I don't want to lose my love. We need to finish this project by the end of the week. The cat slept on the couch all day. I don't want to lose my appearance. He bought a new car yesterday. I don't want to lose my love for machines. He listened to music while cleaning the house. They walked to the park and played basketball. I like to read books on the beach. The dog barked loudly at the postman. He is studying for the final exams at the university. They went to a restaurant and ordered steak and potatoes. He got up early to go for a run. We toured the museum and saw many paintings. The sun sets in the west every evening. I have a meeting with my boss at 2 o'clock. He wrote a letter to his grandmother. They danced all night at the wedding. Instead of taking the car to the mechanic, he fixed it himself. We need to buy food weekly. He is learning to speak Spanish fluently. They sat in the park and watched the sunset. He played guitar in a band for many years. I forgot my keys at home this morning. She was wearing a red dress at the party. At the weekend they went skiing in the mountains. We watched a football match on TV. The baby cried all night and kept us awake. She taught English for 2 years in Japan. She wants to learn how to cook Chinese food. They went to Thailand and visited many temples. He works in finance and manages investments. I read a book every night before I go to bed. We visited the beach and swam in the ocean. He studied medicine at university and became a doctor. They went camping in the forest and saw many animals. He played basketball in high school and college. I went to the gym and worked out for an hour. He learned to play the piano when he was little. They watched a play at the theater last night. She likes to cook Italian food for her friends. We need to clean the house before our guests arrive. He works in the field of marketing and develops advertising campaigns. They went to a concert and watched the performance of their favorite band. He read a newspaper article about climate change. I listened to a podcast on my way to work this morning. He ran a marathon and finished in under 4 hours. I don't want to like machines. They met for coffee and took over each other's lives. The company is looking for a new marketing manager. The company is looking for a new sales manager. The company is looking for a new product manager. The company is looking for a new project manager. The company is looking for a new human resources manager. The company is looking for a new financial manager. The company is looking for a new operations manager. The company is looking for a new IT manager. The company is looking for a new customer service manager. The company is looking for a new marketing manager. I may be late for our appointment. What is your problem? I don't think marriage is necessarily the best solution. I don't think material possessions are the most important thing in life. I don't think media coverage is necessarily the most accurate depiction of reality. I don't think medical research is necessarily the most reliable source of information. I don't think the government is necessarily the best source of information. I don't think the internet is necessarily the best source of information. I don't think education is necessarily the best solution. I don't think knowledge is necessarily the best solution. I want to introduce you to my friend John. We've been meeting here every Monday for the past year. Our members are very active and we have a lot of fun. I have a wonderful memory of our trip to the beach last summer. You have stated that you are interested in learning more about horticulture. I'll text you the details of our next meeting. This is the best method I've found to keep plants healthy. The middle of the week is usually when my energy is highest. You'd better start your weekend housework early. The military is a great place to learn about leadership. I have a lot of money. I need a new car. I want to buy a new house. I will start a new business. I will make a lot of money. I will be a millionaire. I will be the richest man in the world. I will be the most famous person in the world. I will be the most popular person in the world. I will be the most successful person in the world. I have a lot of work to do. I am going to the cinema. I need to buy a new car. I'm going to the store. I'm going to the library. I'm going to the park. I'm going to the beach. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to the restaurant. I'm going to the shopping center. I'm going to the bank. I'm going to the doctor. I'm going to the dentist. I'm going to the airport. I'm going to the train station. I'm going to the bus stop. I'm going to the post office. I'm going to the store. I'm going to the theater. I'm going to the concert. I'm going to the game. I'm going to the party. I'm going to the club. I'm going to the bar. I'm going to the nightclub. I'm going to the cafe. I'm going to the museum. I'm going to the zoo. I'm going to the aquarium. I'm going to the botanical gardens. I'm going to the amusement park. I'm going to the water park. I'm going to the ski resort. I'm going to the golf course. I'm going to the tennis courts. I'm going to the racetrack. I'm going to the bowling alley. I'm going to the ice rink. I'm going to the playground. I'm going to the swimming pool. I have to go to the store. I have to buy a new shirt. I have to go to the bank. I have to pay my rent. I have to go to the doctor. I have to find a new job. I have to move to a new city. I have to start my own business. I have to go back to school. I should marry. I must have a baby. I have to diet. I have to buy a new car. I have to buy a new house. I have to go on vacation. I have to quit my job. I have to divorce. I have to sell my house. I have to move out of my parents' house. I almost missed the bus this morning. The news starts at 6 o'clock. I need to buy a new pair of shoes. You have to be careful while driving. I never watch TV. There's a new restaurant in town.